Hey guys, we're going to make a snail cam today. Now this is a little bit different than what we talked about in class, so I'll talk about it when we get to it. But we're going to create first we're going to rename our part studio. We're going to name this snail cam. Then we're going to create a sketch on the front view. I'm going to go ahead and put in my drive shaft hole, so that's going to go right here, dimension to be 1/4 inch thick. Now I'm going to create my outer circle, and that outer circle is going to be 2.5 diameter, but we're actually going to be cutting this in half. So I'm going to use a line. It's going to be a construction line, and I'm going to draw it from the top to the bottom. Make sure that it's a construction line. And then I'm going to draw another circle, but I'm just going to draw it down here, like this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a vertical constraint so that the center of this is aligned with the origin. Oh, actually, hold on, let's do that second. First I'm going to create a construction line that goes down the middle of this shape, just like that. And then I'm going to cut this circle in half using the trim tool. And I'm going to go ahead and also do that on the other side of the other circle. So I'm trimming this side off, but I'm left with 2 halves of circles. Okay, now I can apply that vertical constraint to the center of this circle so that it is aligned with the origin like that. Next, we're going to apply a coincident constraint so that the bottom of the circle is touching the bottom of the other circle. And now I'm just going to kind of drag this to make it a little bit bigger, so that I've got some working space, and you can see this is kind of starting to turn into a snail cam. But now we need to add a dimension, so I'm going to make it so that this snail cam has a height from this top point to the origin of 0.625. And now I'm just going to add one more line, and this is a kind of dumb line, but we need it because Onshape gets really frustrated about straight drops. If this was a true snail cam, this line would connect this point to this point. But if I plug that into our Automata box, it will not render. So I'm going to put a slightly angled line between these two, just enough that Onshape leaves me alone about it. Okay, so let me clean up our dimensions here. I'll put this guy out here, and we'll move this 1/4 inch mark right there. We'll finish the sketch, and then we will extrude. We want to extrude everything except for the drive shaft hole. Set the diameter to 1/4 inch. Green check. You can see that it gives it just an ever slight dip right there. So we need that. Okay, so now let's go ahead and rename this part. So this is our snail cam, and we're going to edit its appearance, and I will make it orangish red. Okay. That's that one. Next we'll make the heart cam. I'll see you in the next video.